All these videos you're seeing on this screen right now are all AI generated. They were all generated with free AI tools. Now, watch this video till the end so you don't miss any part. Now, to create these amazing videos, the first thing you are going to do is to download a ChatGPT app if you don't have, or you can also go through the web browser. So the first step we are going to take is to use our ChatGPT. So because of that, we'll head over to our ChatGPT app. For those who don't know what ChatGPT is, this is what ChatGPT looks like. This is the app. So you click on it to open. If you don't have it, you can install from your Play Store or Apple Store. So when you click on it, this is the interface that opens, whether you are using the web or the app version of it. Now the first step in creating these videos is to get your prompt, get a storyline. That is the first step, getting a storyline. And to do that, you can type your prompt, or you can use the voice recorder to record your prompt. So for this tutorial, I'm going to be using the voice recorder. So I'll click on it, then I will speak. I want to create a movie, so I want you to act as the movie director, the filmmaker, and the film producer, and give me 10 amazing titles that I can get my story from. Note, I want stories that nobody has ever told to avoid copyright. So what we just did now is the first step, which is getting the storyline, getting the title first. So while we are waiting for it to transcribe and give us the feedback, so as you can see on my screen, ChatGPT has brought out 10 movie titles. And remember, I was specific. I said I do not want movies, stories that people have told already. So these are the movie titles. You just scroll through it. The first one, The Funeral We Streamed Live, 7 Days Before Mama Died, The Child Who Remembered Tomorrow, Nobody Came for the Bride, Voices from Flat 9. So you can just scroll through them and then you select the one that best got your interest. So for this tutorial, let me check. So I'm going to go for number 4, Nobody Came for the Bride. So the next step I'm going to take, which is step 2. Remember, the step 1 is getting the story title. Now this is the step 2. So I'm going to turn on my recorder again for the step 2, which is developing the story. Now I will click on the voice recorder again. I like number 4, which is Nobody Came for the Bride. Now I want you to develop this into a full story. Remember, I want to create it as a movie, so develop it into a full story with dialogue scenes. I want this interesting, intriguing, emotional, and suspense filled. Also use simple English terms that everyone could easily understand. So what we did now is the step 2, which is developing the story. Now once you are done with the step 2, which is developing the story, we head over to the step 3, which is getting images. So to that effect, I'm still going to prompt for it. So I'm still going to use my recorder. I would like you to write me image prompt scene by scene to cover every scene in this story. I want my images to stay consistent, and I want each character's outfit to be included in each of the prompts. Now we are still under step 3, which is getting the images. Now that ChatGPT has given us prompt to generate our images, now we'll go ahead and copy this prompt and head over to the app we'll be using to generate the images. Now the first person I'm going to Okay, we have Amara, we have David, we have Lucy, we have Michael, we have Uncle Fred. I believe these persons are the main characters in this story. So I'm going to generate the videos. I'm going to generate the images for all of them, for each of the main characters. So for Amara, I'm going to copy the prompt. This is for Amara. I will copy. This is for David. I will copy. This is Lucy. This is Michael. And this is Uncle Fred. So for this tutorial, the app I'm going to use Google Gemini. I could have used Flow, but for the past few days now, Flow has been misbehaving. But that is a perfect tool to get your images. But I don't want to waste our time. I'm just going to use Google Gemini to generate these images. So this is my Gemini. This is the interface that comes when you open Gemini. Once you copy the prompt, you come to your Gemini, you click on this create image. And so the first character, remember, is Amara. You click on, you see describe your image. This is where you paste your prompt. This is where you paste your prompt, and you can still go ahead and tell it the aspect ratio you want. If you're making the video for YouTube, you should know the aspect ratio for YouTube, and if you're making the video for TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, you should know the right aspect ratio. But for this tutorial, I'm going to make it for Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram, which is 9:16. So I'm going to add to the prompt the image. The image should be 9:16. Then I can also add this, and I can also add at this beginning, create an image. Okay, create a hyper realistic image of Amara. Then I'll go ahead and send this prompt. As you can see, this is perfect. This is Amara. So the next person, okay, let me download first. I'm going to click on the image. You click on this download icon here. Once you download the image, you go ahead and still prompt the second character. So the second character is, I think, David. So you paste the prompt for David. This is David, a handsome Nigerian man, age 32. So I'm still going to put create a hyper realistic image. Image of David. This outfit I'm deleting now. This is David in a different outfit, so I'm going to delete it so that it doesn't confuse this Gemini. So I'm going to delete it. Let me generate David in one outfit first, then other outfits I can describe it when I'm combining the images. So this is it. Then I'm going to send. You also hold on for it to generate, and you download. This is what we are going to do to generate all the 5 images, all the 5 main characters. Once I'm done downloading getting the images for the 5 characters, then we'll go to the next step. Okay, now that we are done getting the characters, these are the main characters. This is Amara. This is David, this is Lucy, this is Michael, and this is Uncle Fred. These are the main characters. Now we are going to use these main characters to get the scene by scene characters, and to do that we are going to head back to our chat GPT. I hope you're not getting confused at this point. Just follow these steps. It is very simple. So we head back to chat GPT. This is it. So what we want to do now is to get the scene by scene characters. The one we've gotten already are the main characters. Now we are going to use them to get the scene by scene characters. So I'm looking for the scene 1. This is the scene 1. Cinematic luxury Nigerian wedding hall during heavy rainfall outside. Elegant white flower decorations, gold chairs. Amara standing in center, wearing luxury white wedding gown with long veil. You know why I'm reading this? I'm reading this so that I will know the characters I'm going to reference. So from this, I don't think I'm referencing anyone because it is just Amara. So let me check this scene 2. So this scene 2 now is Amara and Lucy. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this scene 2 and get the image. So this is how to get the scene by scene characters. So head over to Gemini. You must not use Gemini. There are other image generating tools. You can use ChatGPT, you can use Flow. Why I love Flow is it gives you different versions of the particular image you're looking for, and then you select the best. But like I said at the beginning, for the past 3 days I know they understand that Flow again, so I don't even want to stress myself. So I'll still come back to this Gemini. I'll click on create image and I'll click on this plus icon because I want to maintain my characters. So I have to add in both Lucy and Amara. I'm going to click on this plus sign, click on gallery, then I'll select Amara and Lucy. I'll select the both of them, then I'll paste the prompt here. Then I'll write at the beginning using these reference images. Let me clean this. Create a luxury bridal dressing room with Amara. Then I'll go ahead and type notes. Use the reference images as a strict facial reference. For both. So I will send. So this is it. This is the scene 2. So this is the image I will be using while getting my image for while getting my videos for scene 2. We still go back to ChatGPT to get the other scene, which is scene 3. So this is scene 3. I'm going to still go ahead and copy the images. I'll go ahead and copy the prompts and still head over to my Gemini. I'm still going to reference Amara. This is to maintain consistency. That was why we generated those characters separately. So I'm still going to bring in Amara because she's the one in scene 3. This is, oh god, no. This is Amara. Click on done. Then you paste the prompt. I'm still going to add using this reference image, create a close-up cinematic, and I'll also add my rule. Use the reference image as a strict facial reference, and the image should be 9 by 16. 9 by 16. I'm going to go ahead and drop the prompt. So this is what you're going to do until you get all the reference images for all the scene, until you get the scene by scene images. Mind you, note the people in that particular scene so that you know the people you are going to reference. If it's Uncle Fred and David, you are going to reference Uncle Fred and David so that you get that exact face for Uncle Fred and David. If it's Lucy and Michael that are in that particular scene, you select those two to get the perfect face for those two. Now after that, when you're done getting all the images, all the scene by scene images, then you move over to the next step, which is converting those images to video. And this is the 6th step, which is converting those images. So the next step is converting these images you have created into videos, and to do that you're going to copy the scene. This is scene 1, so I'm going to copy scene 1. I'm going to copy everything in scene 1. You copy. For this tutorial, I'm going to be using Kling AI. So this is Kling AI. I'll click on it. So when you open Kling AI, this is the first interface that comes up. Then what do I want to create? I'm creating a video, so I'm going to click on this AI video, the one that has motion control at the top right. I'm going to click on it. Now remember, this scene 1, which people appeared in scene 1. So in this scene 1, it is just Amara and Lucy. So I'm going to click on this plus icon here to import the image where Amara and Lucy are together. This is it, Amara and Lucy. You hold on for the image to upload. So the image has uploaded, so you go ahead and paste the prompt. Please pay attention to these very parts. You paste the prompt. Now because this prompt is so long, I'm going to remove some part of it. It's either I remove some part of it, or I increase the, I think it's just 5 seconds. It's either I shorten this prompt or I increase this seconds. I'll increase it to maybe 15 seconds, but I don't have that type of credit, so I'm going to reduce the prompt. Okay, let me see, let me use this 9 seconds. I'm going to leave it at 9 seconds. Then I'll go through the prompts. In one bridal room, Amara sits in front of a mirror while her best friend Lucy fixes her veil. Amara smiling softly. Then, in order not to confuse this AI, you also write in brackets here, Amara smiling softly. This says, always make sure there is a quotation mark so that the AI will know that someone is actually speaking. So I'm going to add the quotation mark here. Do you think this marriage will last forever? So I'm going to add a quotation mark, and I'll also write in brackets Amara is the lady on a wedding dress. Now I'm doing this so that this I'm doing this so that this AI will not confuse Amara for Lucy and Lucy for Amara. So that's why I'm being specific. Amara is the lady on wedding dress. Let me even add white on a white wedding dress. On a white wedding dress. Then, do you think this marriage will last forever? Lucy. I'll also add a quotation mark. Then I'll also add in brackets here. Lucy is the lady on green. Now you have to do this anywhere there is a dialogue. You have to do this so that they won't interchange your dialogue. Is the lady on green. I'll also close the bracket. Then here I'll also add Amara is the lady. First of all, add a quotation mark. Then I'll also describe who Amara is. I said Amara is the lady on a white wedding dress, on a white wedding dress. I'll close the bracket. I'll also come here, add a quotation mark. I'll also add Lucy is the lady on green in a bracket. I'm going to delete this side from Amara's phone rings. I'm going to remove this because the dialogue is getting too long. I'm going to remove this and do it in a separate prompt. So I'm going to go ahead and send this prompt. I'll click on generate. So once it is done generating, I'm going to turn on this video back and we'll continue. So as you can see, this scene has been generated. So you're going to click on it to open.
Do you think this marriage
Sometimes it
will last forever?
It takes time playing from here. So what I do, I just download and go to my inbox and go to my gallery to watch it. So I'll just hold on for it to download. So this is the video. I'm going to play it now. Let's see what we have created.
Do you think this marriage will last forever? If love was enough, yes. What kind of answer is that? The honest kind. My mom should be here by now. Relax, African parents are always late. Do you think this marriage will last forever? If love was enough,
do you
yes.
See what we have created? This is fantastic. So you are going to follow the process and generate all the scenes. Now remember, for this scene 1, I cropped the distance because it was long. Now I'm still going to go back and continue from where I stopped. Then when you're done getting all of them, you head over to your what is it called, CapCut. You go to your CapCut to combine them. So you have to go to your CapCut, any editing app you use at all. That is what you're going to use to compile all the images. I think I've made a tutorial on how to compile all these short clips. So if you've not seen the video, you can go back and search for the video, because I'm not going to repeat that again. I'm not going to be repeating what I've actually taught before. So that is that. This is very simple, although at some point it's kind of sometimes it gets confusing, but if you follow the procedure, it is just 6 or 5 steps. If you follow those steps, you are going to get it. This is just very easy. Now I mentioned free tools. Now this Clink AI that I used, you can only use generate one. I think it's one for free. Now there are other free tools like Google Flow. Google Flow is free. YouTube too is free. You can use YouTube to create your videos. Like some part of this video now, because this video is very very long, so I'm going, some part of it I'm going to use YouTube to generate it, while I use Clean AI to generate some parts, and why I also use Flow AI to generate some parts. Yes, I use all of them and then compile my videos together to get an amazing video. Alright, see you in my next video. Bye.